What's up, YouTube? Oh man, it's been a while. It's been a while. Some updates, some news, um some information that needs to be shared. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm not gonna waste any more of your guys' time. Long story short, um, my instant funded account it breached apparently. Yet again, I got another breached account. I'm kind of understanding now the the idea of how the daily drawdown works. I just don't like it, but it is what it is. We do have two active accounts, but don't look at this one. This is a competition. This is just a competition. It's not. I'm not even play. I'm not even gonna do it. I I entered it, but I'm not really interested in it right now. But however, we do have our live account phase for two-step funded. So we've got that up and running. We still have to activate our 100K account and our well, what's this? Where do I see it? Where do I find it? And our 10K. I'm so confused. I think it's here. Yeah, so there's like activations that are payment required. Yeah, you see, so we have a 100K one and we have a 10K one. So we're just waiting for that. I'm going to do that hopefully by this month, hopefully, hopefully. But anyways, let me just show you guys what I'm looking at for today. So today's market, well, in the morning we had okay, let me start from here. Let's see. So this is what we have overall ever since we started this account. We're down $62. We had some small losing trades over here, but then one massive big one today. So far that's the only update we have in terms of the history. And then I'm gonna explain the trades and what I was looking at the time. And then we'll get into why I'm in this gold setup that you guys are seeing. Because I know you guys are wondering, hey man, how you catch this little banger of a trade? Well, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Anyways, so let's get into this. currently, currently, uh, I'm also looking to buy the Nasdaq over here. Sorry. So yesterday we had a couple of trades. The reason why you guys are seeing a whole lot of uh entries was because when I entered, I wanted to enter with some stops, with a $100 risk to reward. So if you add these up, it roughly reaches $100 in a trade. So that's why you guys are gonna see so much entries there. But it equivalates to $100. So yeah. But anyways, so today, yesterday I saw that on the Nasdaq we had a pullback on our 4 hour. We're finally getting into our retest on Monday. This was on Thursday, by the way. Then on Monday we were here. Now I had identified this 4 hour fair value gap, and I thought that we were going to deliver from there. But as you can see, once markets tapped into that, it did have a nice bounce off of the 4 hour. We closed above here. However, we did not have our gap below this line like we're getting now. Now we're having our gap. So I am looking to see if this 1 hour closes above my blue line, my EMA, I will go and enter for some longs. I am in buys in this on the NAS, but this is on a personal account. I'm trying to flip a hundred rand into um a thousand or whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to flip 100 rand. So yeah, took this sort up, entered some trades. Markets had a nice push, but eventually in the morning stopped us out. So yeah, we have nothing on the euro AUD. Still waiting for some sort of pullback into this area. Currently, it's sitting at the 50% mark. I can tell, so we could administer a push from there. However, I needed to get deeper so that I can get the best risk to reward. Okay, and then now here on the GBP JPY, I'm just waiting for a valid pullback. This is not a valid pullback for me, so I'm not interested in taking this. I still look at this as one push up. If I go to my higher time frames, you'll see that this one daily candlestick is not. This doesn't show me that this is a pullback. I still think this is one huge leg to the upside, and I mean, we are still buying, as you can see. Overall, this is a bullish trend, so I'm just waiting for a valid pullback where I'm going to be interested in then going long. um yeah, we're gonna have to just wait and see how that plays out. There's nothing on that. And then this is where we are now on gold. So gold, we had a nice daily fair value gap. So we tapped into this daily fair value gap right here. There's the daily fair value gap. So we tapped into that. After tapping into the daily fair value gap, um, okay, let's actually say before we tapped into this daily fair value gap, we had a 4 hour, which is why you guys will see over here on my history, there was a 20 there was a 40 here, $40 that we lost before we made this gold setup, before we made this 900. I mean that 99. So we saw this 4 hour getting tapped into in the morning. Then we went down to our 5 minute. On our 5 minute, we literally had a liquidity grab. Markets pushed lower, and then, as you can see, sorry, as you can see, it pushed up a bit higher, then stopped me out. So I was like, okay, well, fuck you, yes. And then we had a liquidity grab of that, then markets closed. So then I decided just to re-enter again. I did happen to close it a bit earlier because I didn't like the fact that I was also trading too early. This is at 2 a.m. But anyways, I took the shorts. Beautiful setup. Finally, it retested. My TP was actually initially going to be here. So imagine I would have made like a 10R. You get me? But anyways, and then today I saw, now when I woke up at 8, this is the normal time that I am not supposed to start trading. I saw we retested into the daily. Our 5 minute, we closed above um my support line, my blue support line, the EMA. After closing above there, we pushed back, we pulled back into this area. We didn't grab liquidity, and then we broke structure going higher. So after breaking structure going higher, I was like, okay, maybe a pullback again into this area, broke structure again. So now this is like a lot of confirmation for me to then enter. However, I ignored it because I was like, you know what, I really need to catch a proper entry on this. So I entered once. I saw my 1 hour close right above here. So that's a beautiful entry, small drawdown. My stop loss is technically supposed to be here. Ugh, sorry. My stop loss is actually supposed to be below this line. So currently speaking, yeah, we're supposed to be, we can adjust the stops to below there, but we'll keep it where I had it, and we're trying to make like a 5R, like a young 5R, which is not a bad it's not a bad risk to reward, honestly. So we're just generally sitting back waiting to see how that plays out. It's not there's not much else that I have um going on. It's having a nice push. I won't lie. This is a very nice push to the upside. I've showed you guys that setup, so you guys don't need to see this anymore because we're focusing on this. So yeah, man, let's just see how this plays out. I'm liking the delivery from that area. Clean push to the upside. Hopefully we come to take out these highs. And yeah, man, if you guys are if you guys have made it thus far, please be sure to, do the right things. Ah, I'm kind of tired, man. Yo, of these accounts. Honestly, once I get my first payout, I just want to start going back to my personal accounts because this funded account rules shit is it's kind of getting out of hand, honestly speaking. It's getting out of hand, and I'm a very good trader. I do believe I'm a very good trader, and I've just been lacking some capital of lately. But like these small daily drawdown rules and shit that kind of gets your account breached, like I've never blown a funded account after I've gotten a live account. Like I've blown the phases, but I've never blown a proper funded account. It's always breached my account due to daily drawdowns. So you guys need to be very careful if you trading these funded accounts and like understand that the rules are a much as much as it's there to protect your capital, it's also there to hinder your progress and your performance. So be sure to choose a prop firm that kind of aligns with your system or how you want to trade and gives you enough like leverage to trade the way you need to trade. Because this type of trading where I'm risking $150 every day and that's my max, once I reach 150, even though you're up, and like this is also the messed up thing, even though you've made capital, you've made over $1,000 on the account and they're in net profit. If you are just going to breach the one rule, they do not have leniency. They close your account. Like it's crazy, yo. So yeah, just be sure to watch out for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna chill now. I ain't got nothing else to do, so please be sure to stay tuned for the next one.